Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. Today is September 10th, and it's currently 5 o'clock in the morning. Weighed in this morning at 211, which is pretty much like I said from last week's video. I'm trying to find my maintenance calories right now. So I've been consuming about 2,700 calories a day just to see where exactly I'm at before I start cutting. I'm trying to hold that calorie intake for at least like a month to get my body kind of adjusted and out of the routine of being in a calorie deficit, since I've been in a calorie deficit for so long. So I'm trying to up the calories and then eventually decrease the calories again. So yesterday's workout, I did a full body workout. I'm switching it up a little bit. If you've been following along, then you know the original plan was to prep for High Rocks on December 7th in Anaheim, California. However, I'm on the wait list, and I've been on the wait list for a couple weeks. So this is going to be the prep to the unknown. Probably call it the unknown series, or prep to the unknown. Haven't decided yet, but because it's literally like I'm planning and preparing for a High Rocks, but if I'm not able to get into the High Rocks, then I'm probably going to switch over to and do a Spartan Sprint that same weekend. So I'm going to take you through a full body workout. Like I said, I did one yesterday and I really liked it. My thought process behind this is I like the idea of hitting every single body part a couple times per week, as opposed to doing like a chest day, a back day. Because with my schedule, my lifestyle, obviously being a husband, a father, a teacher, and then an athlete, I like to consider myself, even though I'm 34 years old, I'm still consider myself a young buck. So with this, I'm testing it out. Again, I'm going to see if I like it. I've read a lot of things about different, full body workouts. I kind of created my own template that I'm going to be using probably for the next 2 weeks. But my thought process behind it is when I'm creating my program of incorporating long runs, threshold runs, and then also like circuit, High Rock style, DECA style training sessions where you go through multiple stations at a quick pace. What I've found is if I have like an intense leg day, I don't really like scheduling my long runs or like my threshold runs around that or the day after that. And then plus the past 2 weeks I've been kind of sick, so if I miss a day, it's like I feel like I'm missing, like if I miss a back day, then I don't hit back until a week later, as opposed to with my schedule and just life, how it happens. If I miss a day of full body, it's not that big of a deal, because realistically I only missed one exercise from each body part. That's my thought process. And then also if I do a full body, I feel like, again, I'm testing it out, I feel like the next day I'd be able to do a long run or a threshold run or even a circuit style training, just because I didn't destroy one body part. That's at least my thought process. So I'm gonna test it out, see how I like it for the next 2 weeks. If I do like it, then I may just do full body training up until December 7th. But I'll talk more about this program as the video goes through. So I'm gonna jump into this actually workout. I already finished my morning routine of the daily Bible, and then basically 20 to 30 minutes. But pre-workout needs to kick in. 20 to 30 minutes of some personal development book. Been kind of just reading back through some of my favorite books, reading them again because I realized it's like a movie. Every time you read a book the second time, since you've read it, you've grown as a person, your mindset's in a different spot, so you usually pick out some hidden gems. So just rereading that book, and then like I said, it takes about 30 to 45 minutes for that. I call it my mental strength session because I'm diving into the Bible, I'm diving into personal development, getting some steps in, sipping on my pre-workout, so endorphins are going. So great way to start off my workout. So gonna warm up and then I will jump into this full body workout, and then I got some cardio after. So let's get it. So today's full body session started off with squats. That was my main lift. Usually my first lift of the full body workout is always going to be my strength focused. So going to be doing 5x5 on these squats today. Took a percentage of my 1 rep max, which was done a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to keep it at 185 for 5 sets, 5 reps. I'll do that for a couple weeks, and then what I'll probably do is retest, because I don't want to obviously test my 1 rep max multiple times, just because that's putting a lot of stress on my body. If I'm being honest, that 185 felt super heavy today. I don't know if it's because It's 5 o'clock in the morning, which usually doesn't matter because I always work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. But it just felt extremely heavy moving it. So once I do my 5x5, then the last set, I'll take off 25% of that. And then I will hit that for as many reps as possible. I found this as a way just to kind of get in some volume for each body part. And I did it yesterday and I'm really liking it. So I'm gonna do it again for this workout. So after you finish your last set of 5, then you take 25% weight off of the bar. So that leaves me with about 145, and then wait about a minute and a half, and you do that as many times as possible. Again, I don't know what is going on with my lower back. My lower back was not feeling good. I actually only got about 11 reps, and like I said, this weight felt extremely heavy. So hopefully when I get that MRI on my back. All right, so second exercise is gonna be my first superset, and it's gonna be leg extensions, 3x12, supersetted with upright row, 3x12. Now the reason why I'm doing leg extensions is when I program my full body workouts, I don't count the first lift towards the 5 exercises, if that makes sense. So even though I did squat, and that's a leg focused workout, since that is my strength portion of the day, that is its own separate workout. So today, since it was squat, I'm not gonna count that towards my legs, so I still have to hit a leg exercise during the workout. And that's my thought process when it comes to the full body. So for these ones, 3x12, each one, about a minute rest in between. I was able to increase on the upright rows, but the leg extensions, I was really focusing on throwing it up as fast as I can, holding it for about a second, and then controlling it on the way down. So that is the second exercise. So for the third exercise, I got max reps pull-ups for 3 sets, superset with 3x12 of dumbbell incline. My pull-ups are something that I've always struggled with, especially now that I'm sitting a little bit heavier. So my plan with the pull-ups to increase my strength with my pull-ups is to actually do weighted pull-ups. So something I don't usually do. I just started incorporating. So now every time I do my pull-ups, I just put a 10-pound weight on the belt to give me some more resistance. And I'm hoping that this will increase the amount of reps I could do for my pull-ups, so pull-up endurance and then obviously pull-up strength. And then when it comes to dumbbell incline, I'm increasing each set. So I started with 60s, 70s, and then 80s. The 80s felt pretty light though, so I think next week what I'll do is try to do 3x12 of 80s. So this is the third exercise. 3 sets of max pull-ups, weighted max pull-ups, superset with 3 sets of 12 dumbbell bench. For the next superset, I did dips. Again, something I struggle with. If you're catching the trend of this workout, I'm picking exercises that I'm not very good at. I'm trying to get better at them, trying to improve on them. Dips, when it comes to dips, I notice that I shake a lot when I do it, which means my stabilizer muscles aren't the strongest. And also, my range of motion with my shoulders sometimes gives me a problem. So for dips, it's gonna be the same as pull-ups. You're gonna do as many reps as possible on dips, and then you jump straight into dumbbell curl, 3x12. And again, you kind of want to pick a heavier weight since this is your only bicep exercise for the workout. And then dips, just try to do as many as you can. So that is the full body workout. It's about 612. So that really only took, and again, that's me stopping, moving the camera and everything. If you're not doing that and you're taking the rest periods, like I said, that one, it only took about 50 minutes. And what I usually do, what I did yesterday, so I try to do about an hour workout. If I wasn't running behind this morning, I would actually probably throw in another superset of whatever workout I wanted to do. So they're like the fun extra credit kind of ones. So since I had about 10 minutes left in my hour workout, I could have just chosen whatever. If I wanted to do a back exercise and a shoulder, or like a chest and a shoulder, again, kind of whatever I feel like I need to grow on, like weakness, or whatever I just feel like doing. So I need to get inside by about, not trying to be late to work, which I'm not. I need to get inside by probably about 6:45. So I only got about an hour. So what I'm gonna do is probably just 30 minutes. I won't shoot for a distance, but I'll do 30 minutes of a zone 2, nice and easy. Something I've been really focusing on during my zone 2 trainings is my pace. Something I never really focused. Not my pace. My I think it's called cadence. I've never really focused on cadence before. So trying to get 170. I think it's basically steps. 170 in between 170 and 190. So trying to maintain that while. So you got to move your feet faster, but at the same time you still got to keep a low heart rate. So that's something I've been really trying to work on. But since I have been working on that, I've noticed that my I don't really have that much pain, and the runs feel a little bit smoother, a little bit easier on like the joints, back, all that stuff. So I feel like it's more mechanical running, which is something I'm really trying to improve on. So I'm gonna go do, like I said, hopefully about 30 minutes, depending on where the time is at. And then that will be the workout for this morning. Alright, so it's 3:41, officially home from work. Today was kind of a crazy day. What you doing, girl?
Washing dishes.
Who's doing dishes?
Me.
Well, what are you washing? All my dishes? Do you need help? Or you got them? Did you have a good day? I heard you went to a new dance class today? How was it?
Good. I just felt good.
Did you? Mommy said you did really good. I watched the videos. You were moving and grooving. Do you like jazz? Yeah.
I made a new bed.
Who's your new friend?
I like somebody's hair.
Oh, you liked their hair?
Yeah.
Were you nice to them? Did you do what I taught you to say when you meet new people?
No, cause they're they were right now next to me.
Oh, okay. Remember, you always say, "Hi, my name's Adeline. What's your name?" Okay.
Some people said just go away.
Who told you to go away?
One had a pink dress on it, and her I was do this because I got her about to say time let me out of the cast. Where it said go away.
She told you to go away?
Yeah, I said get out of the cast.
Who's this girl?
I said it.
Oh, you told her to get out?
No, her told me to get out.
And what's her name?
I don't know.
Did you tell Mommy about this?
No.
Alright, well, I'm going to go to your next class and I'm going to regulate on this girl. Okay? I got your back, girl.
Said, go away!
She said that to you?
Go away!
Why'd she say that to you?
Because her said get out of the cast. Because they want me to do good there.
Alright, well, I'm going to have to ask your Mommy about this. See if this is a true story.
I need that one.
Oh, you need that sponge? Alright. Thank you for doing that, Mama. A big help.
Daddy.
Yes, Mom.
When you get home, wash them.
Oh. Alright.
Leave them in the seat.
I'll try not to. So anyway, it's a normal day, and then as the day was ending, this happened. So check this out. So there's a fire going on somewhere around me.
You can't be out there.
I'll be quick, Mama. Don't worry, it won't get me. So you could see, obviously I'm orange. I'm not orange in real life, but this is the fire. So it's literally covered, and you can see. I don't know if you can see. There's ash everywhere. So all of this. So they sent out an email that said there is a chance that they may cancel school tomorrow. Whoa. What? Yeah. They may cancel.
That's cool. Boys go outside.
Yeah.
And you're asking teachers to go outside. Say, yeah. Sorry, Cassie. What happened? The weather said, oh my gosh, there's fire outside.
There's fire outside, huh?
Yeah, so they can't go outside because they're not they bees out there.
No, they won't go outside. So they said they will let us know by 9:30 tonight I'm sorry, 6:30 tonight if they cancel school tomorrow. But a lot of our teachers commute from the area where the fire is, so there is a chance that school may be canceled. I think I know people are. I don't think that many people are getting evacuated, so it's not that severe. However, there is ash everywhere. They did cancel all like outdoor activities, so maybe tomorrow. But if there's no school tomorrow, that means I get a whole day with my wife and Adeline, because Cassie's off tomorrow too, so that would be pretty cool. But anyways, it's 3:30 right now, 3:34. Cassie's not off until 5. I'm gonna do some chicken tonight on the grill, so I will go outside in this thing, because we've been craving some barbecue chicken. But before I do that, I wanted to actually talk to you guys about what my training schedule is gonna look like for at least 2 weeks. Like I said, I'm a huge advocate of, when you hear something that you think might work, try it out. When you try it out, obviously go all in. Don't just kind of put your toe in, because then you don't get the full experience. So this whole full body workout thing I'm doing, I am going all in for like 2 weeks. I feel like that's a good amount of time to see if I like the full body training. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't like it...
Some soap in your yogurt container.
Oh, in my yogurt container?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get you some soap then, since I appreciate you doing my dishes. That's a big help, Mama.
I like doing this because I think it's dirty.
You think it's dirty?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. That's real dirty.
Is that what she said? That's what she was saying. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, that's real dirty.
I was like, I have to do it super good so it doesn't melt like that.
Okay, watch. So what I always do, I always fill it up with some water.
Really?
Fill it up. Do you want soap in there?
Yeah.
Get you some soap. All right, soap. You're good.
Don't fill it up too.
You want me? Got it? All right, now you gotta wipe it out, right?
Wipe it out.
Which one do you use? This one? All right, thank you, Mama. Wow, you did a good job on this one. That's a big help, Mama. Yeah.
It smells like this.
It smells like what?
It smells like this.
It smells like what?
It smells like you.
Oh, good.
It smells like your yogurt. Can I get some more soap in here? Because it's dirty right here.
No, I think that's stained, but yeah, I'll give you some more soap. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. All right, soapy. Thank you for doing that, Princess.
Call me Princess Jasmine.
Oh, that's what you want me to call you?
Yeah, just call me a 10 Jasmine. And then when I'm done the Princess, just call me Adeline.
Oh, so when you're pretend princess, I call you Princess Jasmine?
Yeah.
So right now I call you Princess Jasmine, but then once you take it off, I call you Adeline? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then when I put on this, just call me Princess Belle.
Okay.
And then can I get some more soap on you?
No, girl, you got plenty of soap.
I'm kidding.
Oh, kidding. That's funny. All right, so let's look at what my training is looking like. It's a 6-day split. Basically, Monday is going to be my only off day. Again, this is for 2 weeks. I'm testing it out, seeing how I like it. Comment below if you guys do like a full body training, because I was debating, and this may be what I try next. I was debating between either a full body. Well, you know what? Before I get ahead, let me explain to you my schedule, okay? Because again, I was debating between a full body schedule or like a push-pull traditional split, push-pull legs traditional split. I even thought about doing one body part per day, but again, like I said, with where I'm at, where my training is, my schedule, it doesn't really permit it, because if I miss a day because of life and just where my schedule's at, then I technically don't hit that body part for a whole week. But let me explain to you what my schedule looks like. So I'll start on Monday. Mondays are off. I don't do anything. And that is because in like 2 or 3 weeks, Cassie's going to be working Mondays. So schedule-wise, it just doesn't work. And I need to have a rest day. So Tuesday, now when I read off, there's a cardio portion and then a workout for most days. And if I'm able to, I might do 2 days a week, or twice a day on that day, or I may just do it like back to back, like a brick workout. So, all right, so Tuesday's workout calls for an easy run and a full body. Now the full body is going to start, like I said earlier in the video, it's squat. So you saw Tuesday today. So the squat is going to be the strength portion of 5x5, and then everything else is pretty much just supersetted 3x12. The way I would do it is I'll usually pair legs with shoulders. Hi, Mama. So I pair shoulders with legs, I pair back with chest, and then I pair my biceps with triceps.
Nope.
So that's Tuesday. Now on Wednesday, all I got is a run threshold. Or a threshold run.
1, 2, 3.
So
4,
that will be done
5,
Wednesday morning. So I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. And that's, I think, like an hour workout. I did it last week and it destroyed my calves. So I'm hoping this week's a little bit easier. Thursday, I got an easy run. So anytime it's an easy run, I'll just choose a length. It might be 30 minutes. It might be 45 minutes. It might be a duration of like certain miles I'm trying to hit. It all depends, kind of like what you guys saw today. And then there's a full body. Now the full body is going to be shoulder focus. Again, obviously it's full body, but my strength portion is going to be a barbell press. So I'm going to do shoulder press with a barbell, 5x5, and then obviously one exercise from each body part. Now on Thursdays, at the end of that though,
Daddy.
Now Thursday though, I'm going to also throw in some core. So I'm doing core on Thursdays and Sundays, and that usually fills up the hour workout. Fridays I got an easy run with a full body. The full body, my strength portion is going to be deadlift. So I'm going to do 5x5 on deadlift, and then that workout, since I don't have core, I'll probably finish with like 15 minutes, because usually these workouts take about 45 minutes. So that remainder 15 minutes, like I said earlier, I'll choose exercises that I want to do and hit that hour. So even though I have technically 5 sets, one exercise from each body part, shoulders, chest, back, legs, I have 6 from each one. Shoulders, back, chest, legs, biceps, triceps. Even though I have 6, once those 6 to hit those, since they're superset, only take about 45 minutes. So the remainder of that period, I'm going to throw in another superset of whatever I feel I'm lacking. So even though so technically, if you look at the volume, which is what I did when I thought about this, you choose 5 exercises, you hit it 4 times a week. So you're basically, I'm hitting a chest exercise 4 times a week, possibly 5 or 6, and that's kind of the equivalent. One of the reasons why I say 5 or 6 is because I'll probably add in another chest exercise throughout the week, since I'm trying to grow my chest. So I'm pretty much hitting the same as if I was to do a chest day where I hit 6 exercises. Again, that's kind of my thought process. So if I was to put all my chest, or I'm just saying chest, but it could be anything, my leg day, there's about 6 exercises on there. Instead of putting all those on one day, I'm taking those 6 and basically 5 or 6 and spreading them out over 4 days. Now the reason why I only do 4 days, because on Saturday I got a long aerobic work. So long aerobic work, basically what I'm doing, I'm keeping it zone 2 training, but I'm doing it for a long duration. So like this past week I did like 20 minutes of running zone 2, and then I hopped on the rower for 15 minutes. 20 minutes of zone 2 running, hopped on the rower for 15 minutes, 20 minutes of zone 2. So I basically did 60 minutes of running zone 2 and then 30 minutes of rowing. But it took me about an hour and a half. And again, it's really just getting me used to going for a very long time, because the High Rocks event took me about an hour and a half, I want to say. So, and then Sunday I got easy aerobics, so that's probably going to be like almost like another Metcon, but kind of, I'm going to be probably station focused, zone 2 for about 30 minutes. And then I still got a full body, so Sunday's kind of a bigger day. But Sunday strength is going to be focused around bench. So I'll do 5x5 to start off, and then go off of that. So now every exercise that I do 5x5 on, so squat, barbell press, deadlift, and bench. Once I do my 5x5, like you saw in the video today, I'm going to drop the weight 25%, and I'm going to max out so that I'm getting that volume on squats, barbell press, deadlifts, and bench. But that's pretty much the workout, my training, what it's going to look like for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to test it out, see how I feel. So looking at it, I'm basically running 6 days a week. I got 4 full body sessions a week, hitting all the major lifts: squat, barbell press, deadlift, bench. And then 2 kind of speed, High Rocks, DECA focused workouts throughout the week. So like I said, we're gonna see how I feel. Like I said, I've done it for the past 2 days, and I feel pretty good considering I hit my full body each day. And I think I just needed to switch it up. I think I was getting a little mundane, trying to keep the exercise and everything exciting. The other option I was gonna do was upper lower. So I may do that next time and see how that feels. But again, I'm just trying to keep my training exciting and different, because when you do it for so long like I have, it kind of becomes repetitive and a little boring. So anyways, you ready to play, Mama? Oh gosh, now it's time to play Barbies with my little girl. Alright, so there's about, whoa, I look crazy with this. That's insane. So it's about 4:51, just barbecuing some chicken. As you can tell, that the weather has not changed at all, and I look absolutely crazy in this. Look at this. Actually, that's better. That guy. This guy? No. Yeah, that guy. Probably not adding to this. Probably not helping out this fire situation when I'm grilling and throwing more smoke in the air. But should make for a pretty good dinner, even though my eyes look crazy. That looks a little bit better, under the light. So something I wanted to talk about, and something I've talked about in my previous videos, is willing to do, or realizing what you're willing to do and willing not to do. When it comes to my training for high rocks or training for anything, it's very easy to kind of compare where you're at to where other people are at. For instance, there's a lot of people on social media that are doing the hybrid workouts, the high rocks workouts, and it's becoming very popular. Just in the couple years that I've been basically doing this YouTube thing, it's become very popular that everybody's doing it. So it's very easy to compare yourself to other people and compare yourself to their schedule, compare yourself to their results, where they're at, all that stuff. Someone said on their page the other day that my page is very similar, or kind of has the Nick Bare vibes, which is a huge compliment, because Nick Bare is someone obviously that I've watched, followed, seen his journey, seen his progress. The dude has amazing results, has amazing physique, and very just far beyond where I'm at currently in my training. But even when I'm just as guilty of it as comparing, like, oh, I need to do what they're doing or do what he's doing and get on his schedule and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to see everybody's life is different, everybody's goals are different, everybody's values are different. I've said it before, at the end of the day, my number one priorities in life, I say priorities because I got two of them, it's going to be my wife and my daughter. So my number one priorities are, and I'm saying two of them because they're pretty much right at the same level, is husband and father, in that order. So athlete is always going to come third. When it comes to making a schedule that works for yourself and works for your goals, when I look at someone, for instance, like Nick Bare, he does a lot of two-a-days. I'm not willing to do two-a-days. I'm not willing to come home from work and then go back out in my garage and then train for like another hour and a half and take time away from time that I could be spending with my wife and daughter. At the end of the day, I love working out. I love it, training. I love considering myself an athlete at the age of 34. But I don't love it enough to I guess you could say, dedicate that much time to it. And I'm not knocking Nick Bare or anybody else that does two-a-days or whatever. I don't know, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a goal. So when it came to creating this workout program, it was really geared towards how can I make myself look good, feel good, move good, and perform the best in my husband and dad or father roles, but at the same time almost be an athlete. Now, I'm not, like I said, trying to break records. I'm not trying to PR, or I'm trying to PR my record, I could say, but I'm not trying to podium. I'm not willing to do that. At the end of the day, it's just really not that important to me. What is important to me is making the most out of my time and still checking all my boxes. Like you hear me said, or I've said this before in my videos, I am all about balance. And setting goals in all areas of your life. For instance, you've kind of seen it from my schedule. Today, I have goals when it comes to being a husband, when it comes to being a father, when it comes to being a teacher, when it comes to being an athlete, when it comes to being a content creator, when it comes to being someone who's spiritual, and to tap into all of those. And I don't think it's possible to, how do I say this? I could be a level 10 at all of those, and I could be checking all those boxes, but I don't think I could be checking all those boxes while one of them is breaking records, if that makes sense. So I can't be checking all my boxes of what I just read, and at the same time still trying to be a world-class high rocks athlete or anything. I just don't think it's possible. However, I do think it's very possible to improve daily at all those areas of life, and to PR in all those areas of life every single day. And that's currently where I'm at. So that when it came to designing my workout program of doing the full body workout, it really just made sense. How can I get the most out of my time with still giving my body time to rest, but also not being in the gym for 14 hours or 16 hours a week, 7 days a week. I don't want to do that, because then again, like I said, I may become a good athlete, but am I still a good father? Am I still a good husband? Probably not. So I'd rather be considered great at all those things instead of possibly good at father, good at husband, and then an excellent athlete. That's kind of where I'm at, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I try to describe it the best I can. At the end of the day, you got to figure out your goals, you got to figure out your priorities, and in order to do that, I think you got to first start with your values. What are the things you value most in your life? Like I said, mine is family, integrity, respect, health. I mean, I have a lot of them, but at the top of them is obviously family, and when that comes to family, that means like quality time with my family. Before we wrap up this video, because this video is almost coming to an end because Cass is going to be home, and then it is time to eat dinner as a family and do my nightly routine with my family, which means I cut you guys off. I apologize about that, but you know how it goes. But updates on my back and shoulder. So September 19th, next week, I go down for my back at 7:30, get an MRI, and then later that day at 4:30, I get a phone call. I have an appointment with my doctor. He's going to review my MRI for my shoulder and give me an update on that, whether it's torn, whether I need cortisone shots, what's going on, because it's still causing me a lot of pain when I sleep, when I lean on it, and whatnot. As for my back, my lower back, kind of worried about it just because it's been acting weird lately. I've just realized it's been almost over 6 months that I've had this lower back pain. X-ray didn't show anything. Physical therapy, the guy said he can't do anything for it because he doesn't think anything he would do would fix it because of where I'm already at with my range of motion, my strength, and all that stuff. So the last thing is to get an MRI, which is what I originally wanted to do, but the doctor said he wanted to go physical therapy, which kind of made me mad. But yeah, it bothers me every morning when I wake up. It bothers me when I sleep. It's actually bothering me on both sides of my back right now, which is kind of worrying me, if I'm being a little honest. But I have it started in my lower right part of my back, and now I feel it sometimes in my lower left part, so I really don't know what that means. But hopefully when I get the MRI next Thursday for my lower back, it doesn't take them almost 8 weeks to call me and give me the results. Hopefully I could get it ASAP, or as they say in the doctor world, stat. Alright, so if you guys could keep your fingers crossed that nothing comes back from my shoulder. I'm hoping that my shoulder is nothing more than maybe just cortisone shots, and then hopefully nothing. Nothing's in there?
No, I just want to show you the kid. We're both of us in jail.
They're both in jail? That's my favorite part, though. It's just constant conversations. Her imagination is hilarious.
This is her.
Oh my gosh, she was in there the whole time. Was she still locked up? What's your fascination with jail? Where did jail come from?
It just when I got old, when my baby was a little kid, when I first got born with somebody. I don't think I was born with my baby.
You weren't born with your baby? I don't think you were either. I think me and Mama would have known. If you were born with a baby, I think we would have been aware of it. What is Leo? You wanna go check on him real quick, make sure there's no raccoons out there or something? Keep your fingers crossed nothing's wrong with my back. I gotta figure out what's going on with this jail story, make sure nothing serious happened. But if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, because I will be documenting the next, I think it's 13 weeks to the unknown, because again, I don't know what it is. But this program that I'm doing will keep you, it's gonna, what is it? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's my mentality going in. Just basically be prepared for whatever life throws at you, and just be a fit father, husband, all that fun stuff. If you like this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions or comments about anything, just comment below. I will get back to you. I reply to all my comments. And then you guys already know the motto: stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average. Now let me figure out what's going on with this jail story.